I really liked the way that the core modules are carried through every single year, and then there was also lots of variety. For instance, my modules this year are very, very different from last year, and you're able to learn from what you've done in previous modules and then continue to refine which direction you want to go in. In second year, I specialised in menswear design. As you begin the course, you explore both women's wear and menswear, and then by the time you get to second year, you're asked to make a decision about specialising, which has really helped because I felt like going into the course, I learned a lot about both ways of designing, which are very different. At the beginning of the project, we do extensive research into the chosen brand and the season, and we use websites like WGSN, these huge trend forecasting websites, to get an understanding of how trends are moving forward. And then through extensive research, we develop our own trend. For instance, for this project, I developed a sports-inspired trend. So the trend was based on fishing, but it was sports-inspired fashion, so I moved it forward into a collection that was not necessarily purposed for the sport, but was inspired by lots of the different elements and shapes and finishes and things like that. I think being at university in general, you grow a lot just by being here. You become a lot more confident, your independence changes a lot, and that's reflected in the way that the course is structured. In first year, you're very supported, and they make it very clear what they expect of you, and there's a really good balance between them with the teaching and personal independent practice and development. There's a real emphasis on industry, so we'll have a feedback tutorial session, and they might point that if you were out there, not in a university environment, that these things might be done differently. So as students, we're constantly reflecting on how the direction that we're going in. It's not necessarily about being in this bubble at university. We're forward thinking about what relevance our study has. I would really recommend coming to Leeds. It's big enough so that you never get bored, and it's small enough to know where everything is and feel really comfortable.